So here I was doing my thing, getting the session ready for today's video, all the good things. Before I mention anything further, do know 2 hours after this video goes live, I'm actually going to be on Twitch. If you guys want to come and drop a follow over there and hang out, I'd be very, very happy to see you. Love talking to as many of you as possible. However, back to the subject at hand. The keen ones among you will see that there is a problem, okay? Before I touch on that problem, let me tell you. I just wanted to get some more concrete, okay? That was really the plan. I just wanted to get some more concrete, and I also wanted to make sure that my ships arrived in Albion. What decided to pop up at the same time? Massive plague has started in Xerexalon. But I think the name of this plague is the funniest, or how it started is the funniest. It's alcoholism. Now, I'm not saying alcoholism is a good thing. I've never, ever been one to drink. I'm not a drinker at all. I have actually helped people overcome drinking, so I'm not making fun of this in any which way, shape, or form. I want that known. What I find ironic is that Zera, from time to time, likes to drink, okay? He doesn't go hard, but, you know, I do have some stories. If he lets me tell them, then you all will be privy to that. Pretty much TLDR. There's a meme that we made for him, and we still have that meme to this day. So we have to get over this alcoholism plague that's sparked over here in Xerexalon. The ships now in Albion seem to be okay. They're at, I think they're Ashmark right now, or Ashfall, at one of those settlements, or Rightfall. I think it's either or. But anyway, we're adequately defended up there. We have to get this sorted. And before I unlock, or I guess I hit the play button, I did also build a small ship over here, which is taking the tiles and a little bit of bread over to Diana over here for some passive trade income. And there's another reason for this. We were capped out with a whole bunch of clay over on Medea, and that was actually impacting the amount of obsidian that we can get out of the ground. So later on, this is more than likely going to change. I know I'm discussing a whole bunch, but this is really important. Later on, we're probably going to change the tiles and stop that and sell something else from this particular island, and then transport the clay to Xerexalon itself, so we can utilize it for probably the amphora, and maybe if we have tiles over here, or whatever else is required. So let's take a look-see at what's necessary in order to get this plague under control. And I think this is important, because I'm not certain if other creators are showing these particular incidents popping up. But we need to institute first aid. Rantians don't let anybody go behind. No one. Every single one of you will be totally fine. We have an okay-ish health plan. We have to use our troops to find 0 out of 45 citizens, and then each one reduces the incident by 1 minute. So, great news. We have the Arachnid Signum over here, which I do need a name for this one. We're going to pull them out and bring them here. Then we also do have the Geth Legion, which I know is over back here. We're going to bring them in. And let me see. I think we have one over in this corner. Yep, we do. We have Vulcan's Wrath, which is probably the closest one along with these guys to get up in here. And if we need to call upon the Valatoris, then we will. And also with our garrison, I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. And then once we have this situation sorted, okay, we're going to work to build a really nice port area over here, which I did promise we were going to do. Luckily, there is a Medici building around here. Somehow, some way, I pre-planned this one. Okay, what do you want? Okay, population crisis. Sitting at governor's table, you listen to Ben Ballian's city report and growing alarm. Epidemic on the Isle of Xerexalon is out of control, he reports. Ill cannot labor and healthy the countryside. The city is days from collapsing entirely. Okay, that is just doomsaying and not acceptable. Forbid people from leaving. Health +2, but happiness -3. Offer an incentive. That's fine. -2 income does kind of suck, but it does reduce it. Or we can just do nothing. Hey, yeah, let's just do nothing. Yeah, I'll work with that, because I have the Medici that's right around here. I'm pretty certain there's another one over in this corner. Yeah, it's right there. And there's also more than likely one over on this side. Yeah, so we have a good coverage zone, and it's kind of going all the way down to here. So are we collecting these guys? 1 minute each. Oh, let's see. They're just marching in the street. That's a bad idea. Why are we doing this? So we just want to legitimately spread the plague to everybody because we just... Okay. Sharing is caring in this household, apparently. No, 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 no. Go down here. Go down here. Okay, Vulcan's Wrath is coming over on this side. It's just these two. So are they popping up at different corners? I doubt it, because if they're just coming out from this one spot, that's it. Okay, found 2 citizens so far. Okay, there's another one here. There's another one there. I really need a cav unit. I really desperately need a cav unit for this one. And I can go ahead and do it. We don't have a lot of liberty, but it's fine. We can at least get the one and probably shift over its workforce to another one of the islands, and we'll be good. Because going back to and forth with just infantry like this is going to take a lot longer, and a lot more macro has to get involved here. But at least it's just spawning in this one zone, so I'm happy about that. Okay, we're going to put you guys here, or at the very least go and get them. Yeah. And you're going to go and get them over there. And we're going to name that cav unit Maximus for Brady. So in fact, it works. It just works, to quote Todd Howard. If you know the meme, you know the meme.
Perhaps this way we shall remain on good terms.
Okay, that's fine.
So many open fires and so few precautions.
There are plenty of precautions here, dude. Thing is, my people are just sick. Oh, is that actually impacting our unit? No way. Okay, that's kind of sick. I didn't know that. Okay, there's a little area down here that's not properly covered. Okay, pull these guys back. We're bringing the Geth Legion now. They're coming through the main gate over here. The Medici are doing what they can to get everything under control. Yeah, see, like, one unit popped out over here. Let's go and help them out. Yeah, y'all, like, what do you have? The Dancing Plague? You just have to march through the streets spreading it to everybody else? That's unacceptable. Hey, look, alliance treaties. Hey, anybody want an alliance? Listen.
Watch your back, Governor.
Why am I locked? While I'm at war? Really? Oh, good lord. Yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with after completely. Oh lord, they're marching out here too. Okay, that's no good. Okay, now we will go ahead and deploy the Valatoris as well, because I brought them all here thinking this is just their little central location that they would take. Okay, that's fine. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Where are you going? You need to deal with them. You just march right past them. Another one up the street. Are they just all coming in through here? There's another one there too. Okay, they're coming down. How long is this going to take? 5 minutes, 50 seconds. Yeah, we don't even have enough of a population to get a unit then. Okay, that sucks. So I'll have to go and recruit one cav unit after this travesty. But you know, it's in fact really, for those of you, like, I know you're going to more than likely comment about this. I'm okay with this happening. Why? Because I need the accolade from this. And I want to see... Sorry about that, gang. I had to do a little transition. For some reason, OBS wants to also let me know when I'm in a different scene that somebody new has followed on Twitch, so I had to go and edit that little part out. But what I was saying is, I'm totally fine with having these massive plagues and such happen, because these are accolades I don't have, and really it's important for me to farm them. I believe it is in... It's not Tactful Diplomat. I actually found it earlier on. It's something with Administrator. No, not Architect. Economist. Ultimate Victor? Let's see. No, that's not it either. I'm trying to find it. Steadfast Governor. Could be here. No. I just found it. Loyal Roman? Oh, here it is. Resolve 10 major incidents. I don't have it. And that's 15 points that I need towards getting the tiles and the tables and whatever else is necessary. Okay, we don't need both of them in the same location, so we're going to bring the Arachnid down. We'll keep the Valatoris around here. And if they spawn in at all in this section, we'll go and put them in the precinct. I don't even know anymore. Okay, we are going to help these guys out first. We're going to bring you all down. I want at least one unit, so the Arachnid Signum is going to stand right next to the tavern over here, just in case if they spawn in from here, they'll be the first ones to deal with it. It's really not a good time. I don't care. Attack me. I'm totally fine with it. Let's get in through the road here. Deal with that. Okay. Anybody up here? Okay, two of them spawned up here. This is a lot easier to deal with than the other incident for the major uprising. I've not seen the Inferno. We might see that soon, too. You get the jack of all trades here. But my units are taking a hit every time I go and help out one of these guys in the streets, so... Okay, you guys keep doing this. Keep going, keep going, keep going. We're at least cutting down on the illness, which is great, but they're just marching around everywhere. Trying to see if there's anybody that's in the back. No. Thank the gods that it's just really in this. Oh, no, no, wait, wait. They're going to danger zone. Danger zone. Another one spawned in from here. Can these guys not reach them? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe... I don't think I can extend its range any further. Yeah. And so I'm kind of hoping, like, in the future, they do make it that, for example, marble roads have dual purpose, that they'll also further increase the range of whatever you need them to go. And also, that you could have the prestige bonus, but I personally am, like, I question the prestige system in the game quite a bit. 28 out of 44. Those guys are 41 out of 44. You're marching over there. Go, 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 go. One over here, marching. 29 out of 22. Such riveting gameplay, by the way, isn't it? At least we have full concrete. That's one silver lining. We can do a little bit of work. And because I want to focus a little bit more on this side when I can get to it, let's just go and snag, like, this chunk and build up in here. We gotta do a little bit of city builder work in the city builder, right? Can't be the only one thinking that today. I wasn't expecting to have a massive plague. I don't even think this is the worst one. I think Justinian's plague, that's what they call it in the game. That one is worse. And I've never had that one happen, so... There's a first time for everything. Okay, where'd they go? Where are they marching? I think we did get them. They walked right into us. Yeah, that's good. There's another unit over here. Let's go take them out. One there. One marching right here. I gotta hand it to my Medici. They're doing as best as they can. And I need to build more of the shacks and whatnot around here. Just to cut down on anything illness related. But I did want to build up this road. I don't know why it does this, and I have to put like a little piece in between. I am using a keybind, but for some reason it's still doing the same thing. Okay, I'm trying to figure out, maybe we go a little bit further over here too. Yeah. And this does all like dip into my maintenance costs, but I truthfully don't care. I can make enough money. And there's another accolade that I can work to get, and it has to deal with the patricians. They need to have... only be supplied food-related with the oysters and caviar. Sorry, I'm trying to just hone in on what's happening here. There's one unit that's marching. There's another one over here. I think we're getting, like, some passive replenishment with our troops. But 24... no, it's easy. It's totally easy. And Ben's over there freaking out. You're probably freaking out over there. Just relax. Do some deep breathing exercises with me. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I didn't get time to fix this spot up, though, but I'll probably do that later. I do love this central quarter. I'm doing whatever I can to just make everyone be at ease with the fact that we have this happening. Two spawned in from over here. I'm not going to rebuild these at the moment, because it's just going to cause the illness to spread. Up here, the Medici is over in this spot, so we have a dead zone over in this location, correct? Yeah, we do. It's fine. We'll have to build another Medici somewhere around here. I'll move the theater a little bit later on. Because the shacks, I kind of wish these shacks would work a little bit better in this regard. Wait, I could put you here, and then I don't know if it'll let me build a Medici now. It would. It would. Let's go and do that. Go build a Medici, and hopefully they'll start working on this. I am looking. I am scanning. Another unit right here. And by unit, I'm just looking for these little golden insignias of people with the I'm calling this the Dancing Plague. Where are they? Okay, they're there. We got them. We need 18 more of those, and it'll be all good. Another one spawned in on the main street. You're going to go there. I do have the means of getting that Equite unit now, though, because I didn't have enough Liberty before, and that was going to take way too long. I mean, right now it's still not great because it's still -9, but if I can rebuild some of these or potentially even get some more of their housing built up somewhere, then I can make this be a little bit faster. How about that? We do have this little spot that I was working on initially. I can't build further than this. Go and get that going. And then over on this side, where were our buildings? So this is where the tavern is, and I did go ahead and build another one of these statuettes buildings over in this corner, just to ensure that we have more coming out, because I think it was a little bit low and was impacting the finances a wee bit. One here, one here. See any more? Nope, we're good. So now we're at +16. And now this is going to take 5 minutes and 12 seconds to get this all sorted. Let me take a little quick look-see at Albion, because he's not fighting me, and our ships are now over here. Now, let me discuss. I've already overloaded you with a ton of information, and I do apologize. It's normally not how I am. These ships are expendable, okay? They are not how I normally build triremes. The only thing that I probably will say about them is that I would have the ship oars and probably like one archer tower. Sometimes I don't even put that. I put like the onager on in the front, or maybe the scorpions. So if they die, they die. It's okay. Go moving back down. Wait a minute. Was she planning on hitting me over there? Wait, hold up, hold up. Is that what's happening here? Oh, yep. Okay. That's fine. That's totally fine. Can I build a repair crane over here, or do I not have the tiles? I need more tiles. Okay. I need a ship to survive, and these guys are better than whatever the heck she has. Let me teach you something when it comes to the ships in this game. If you go ahead and constantly macro them like this, it will not work with archer fire, because these are pretty much the death lasers of this game. But if you're trying to dodge like the catapults or even the scorpion shots, just have your ships constantly move. It is going to impact your own, but you are going to take less damage, and you can rely simply on your archers to take them out, because they will 100%, even these guys, still deal damage to a ship that's running away like that. Perfect. And it's going to get caught right over in those shoals, so it's going to have to turn around. Nope, it's going to do the Fast and Furious Anno 117 drift. Think you're running away? Nope. No, 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 no. Absolutely not. Maybe there's some tiles up in there. Okay, good. Okay, you grab these castaways. Okay, there might be some... It's kind of difficult to grab the flotsam in this game. You grab that one, and you grab that one. Good. What was in this? Who are you? Really? Okay, that works in Xerexalon. That's for sure. Some sails. What was the other one? 2 sails. Another building resources. I just want to see what these guys are. Another person. Who are you? Arable farms and range. Minus 50% water. Ooh, okay. And some weapons. Alright, great. Now, which was the healthiest among you? You? I need you to go down to Corvinus and purchase some tiles. I need to build up that repair crane. At the very least. Oh, Lord. I wasn't paying attention. They're marching in the streets over here. And there's something on fire. Did they not spawn in from this side anymore? Now they're migrating? Oh my God. Yeah, I hear them coughing in my ears. Like, good lord. Hey, look, city builder time. I'm gonna do something interesting over here. Can I build diagonally for it to look nice? We can try. We do need, like, a road to go down from here so I can at least pre-plan where I want it. Yeah, I think that's okay. That's good there. You can bring them up to here. Okay. I don't want everything to be looking the exact same. I'm gonna also do us the biggest favor ever. I'm gonna start putting these... I don't know what mental block I have over these particular things, but I have a feeling it has to tie in with the fact that, you know, you have to use workforce behind them. But, I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. My brain is not normal. I've said this many, many times. So, it is what it is. Do we get them? No, they're going over there. The Valators did take a big hit. I don't know whether I want to rebuild these or not now. The plague is not here. It's moved up into the central district, which Zara still has to name these districts. I know he's been busy, so I'm just giving him some smack. How long is this going to take? 58 seconds for us to get that cap, I think? Yeah. It provided we don't lose a ton of our equites in the process. We need 7 more. There's 2 there, so just need 5. And then this plague is going to be over. And that's another step towards completing an accolade for me. You always have to look at the positives. I'm pretty sure Tarragon's also saying the same thing, being so close in proximity to Kaiso over here. But, you know, I might try to work to ally this man. Or at the very least, form some trade, because we can probably get some cool ships from him. Another unit here. Okay, where do we have any more? Oh, they walked into that one. That was the easiest. So we need, like, what, 2 more? There's 1 here. I want the Cav to do something. 2 seconds until we get them. Pop out. Alright, let's go. And Maximus. There we go. Let's go get these last ones here. Oh, I see what happens. When they go and make someone else sick, it increases the timer? Oh my god. No, thank you. No, thank you. Well, now that I have a unit of Cav going, Vulcan's Wrath, we're going to put them back into the encampment here. They really need to heal up. Geth Legion, you're going to go back over... Where were you? Right over here? Yep, go ahead. Get this, guys. 16 seconds. We need 1 more, and they're right here. Matter of fact, Arachnid Signum could be the one to do it. These ones are Valatoris. Valatoris is going to go back over to here. I have an opening over there. That's going to be for the Arachnid Signum. And oh my god, this plague is over. Holy, okay. I was stressing a little bit, I'm not going to lie. But that was cool at the same time. There's 1 sick house over here. So, you know, normally I don't like to make a lot of references with South Park and stuff like that, but especially when it comes to series like these. But all I'm going to say is drugs are bad, you shouldn't do drugs, don't drink alcohol, and all them stuff, okay? That's my TED Talk for the day, too, if you weren't already tired of my constant rambling at the situation that just happened. Wow. Okay. What other unit do we have? Where are you going? Okay, Maximus needs to be put somewhere cool. Yeah. I'm not certain where I want to put this Cav unit. For now, I think it would be beneficial to have them down here. We also did have this one. This is Legio Eterna. Okay. We didn't need Eterna. Eterna was too far away. If we did have, like, another district up in here, which we were going to work to build, hopefully soon-ish, then we would probably need to deploy them. But the Cav are absolutely necessary to put down situations like these. But that should have counted towards the next accolade, correct? Yeah, there we go. 2 out of 10. We need 8 more. Get ready. It's going to happen. Okay, so, with all that, we are going to work on building up this port area, making it look really awesome, because that's what I promised. First and foremost, I do not want to have the salt ponds and what have you over here, so we're going to have to put them in a spot like this for now. I'm going to legit just make my life easy, and I know I had 2 up in the front, so I'm just going to build 2 right here. And I love it that the music is all upbeat now. Y'all love it when a plan comes together, right? Right. And if I can just click over here, might be a little bit easy. I don't want you guys to get, like, motion sickness at all when I'm moving the camera around sporadically like this. I really do apologize. Let me know if you guys do, and I can slow it down. I have no problems with that. So, we have 2 of these fisheries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of those. Alright, good. Get rid of them. Get rid of them, because I'm not going to go to and from constantly to build those. Okie dokie. So first things first, we can actually build out into the water now, and this is going to impact our finances just a little bit, because we were gaining some, but I can still go ahead and probably build like 1 or 2 of these fisheries down there to give me some more money. Thing is that they don't stack, so that's the problem. We're going to build them here. I actually lied with these guys. I'm going to put them in this massive cluster for now. This is where I want to have majority of the fisheries. And it's not going to look nice. I'm not planning on it for it to look nice at the moment. It still needs work. And for the most part, I'm assuming I'm going to have 1 spot that's going to be devoted to Neptune, which is just going to increase the power of every single one of these fisheries quite a bit. I can bring the warehouse all the way up to here, okay, and then we're going to need... What's happening?
Decision, your judiciousness.
We can continue the Vulcanalia? That's wild. Yeah. Okay. There's no way I'm gonna not have this now. It is ridiculous. The amount of, benefits from the Vulcanalia are crazy. The fuel efficiency alone is the best part. 400% plus means like nothing is being used. Barely any. And I love it so much. Now then, for you guys... Oh, this is a problem. Why did I have to build like this? I don't know. I am scared. 1... I think I'm going to build 3 now? I had 2 before, but now I'm going to build 3. Okay. This is going to stay like that. That's going to stay like that. And the reason why we're doing it this way is because now I have access to the wicked awesome keys, which are ground patterns, and I definitely want to use them. We're going to make it look a little bit nicer, first of all. I don't know how far we can take this out, but we're going to do it. Make it a double road right here in the front. Yes, yes. Every time I say that, it just reminds me of, I don't know how many of you guys are Warhammer fanatics or know about Warhammer, but every time I say yes, yes, I'm just reminded of the Skaven. Like, oh, we're gonna build over here? Yes, yes. I won't do the snort for you. I'll spare you that part of their lore. And down here now, I guess I will go ahead and put down, like, 1 of these, but see, if I pull it out too much, it's not gonna do a hell of a lot. No. Let me put the keys down first and then go from there. Sometimes it's a little bit better for me to pre-plan where I want these things. Okay, extend it to... Wait, I see that there's a problem here. You're gonna go to there. Okay. And now you can be pulled forward. Good. Very nice. And this port area can also be increased size-wise into the water a little bit further. I don't like this at all, but this, it's intriguing to me. We can try to fix it up a little bit more, make it a little bit thicker over here. Yep. And I can get rid of this corner piece. Not bad. Because when I go over to this spot too, I have access to depots. And what I personally like doing with depots, I don't know if you guys do this as well, but I look at them as little portside markets. Like, look at all the stuff that's in there, right? You're going to go down over here, you get the freshest produce, you get the freshest items from across the Imperium, right over here at the dock of Zerexalon, obviously. And we can just put it down, like, right there. And it works quite well. And we have only one. We have to continue getting more depot slots. Yeah. So, with the fish market, again, we could have it be, like, one out here, at the very least. Oh, we got the big boy ships. Yeah, that's cool. But then I also have the trade piers, do I not? I believe I do. Yeah, I have the trading piers, which these ones look better if I want to put down something in a main harbor area. Yeah, I'm going to put you here. That seems a little bit too close for me right now. I don't know. But over on these corners, I'm going to fix it up a little bit. Like so. And we can even dock a ship or something over here. I like to do that quite a bit in Anno 1800, and I definitely want to bring the same stuff here. And the cool thing here, too, is that we can also put down, like, some towers. Problem is, I think that's like right on the edge, or we haven't worked to get that tech. But we're gonna hopefully work on getting it little by little as we continue on our epic journey, right? Let's build over in this corner now. How far do we go? Yeah, we went up to here. Okay, so along this corner, I'm gonna take it to like maybe here-ish. So the next event that I'm looking forward to, yeah, I'm saying it that way, is a massive inferno. Why is it not wanting to cooperate? It's gonna work, one way or the other. I'm gonna make it work. That is very nice. And it kind of did fix up my issue. A little bit. This is too bulky, though. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna bring it to, like, maybe here, right? Where's that curve section? There we go. Yeah. Need to have that in order to plan it out like this. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. That's very awesome. And then take that bit and close it out. Perfect. So when we have more piers, and, well, we can build more piers. That's the incorrect statement. When we have more trading piers and depots, then that'll go over on this side, because I'm pretty certain they will be able to fit. And we can even build them out like this if we really want to. I just need to work on the tech. I don't even know what the heck I'm researching right now, if anything. Nothing. Yeah, okay. Sounds good. Well, I have these ones. Response time is definitely necessary. I was planning on going through to get the additional shrines, but now I don't need that specifically. Aha, this is what I need. Cautious Greeting allows for replacement of towers on the water. That's really good. I do like this one, and Stone Ballista Towers. That's also really good, too. What's this? Maintenance while in camp, minus 30%. That's also really important. I'm trying to figure out which one would be the best. Depot oh, well. Hey, guys, I found a good one. Depot permit in 22 minutes. We'll see it in this episode. Awesome. Trade post improvements. Okay, that's an upgrade. Increase offshore building range. Okay, I like this one a little bit more than this one. Yeah, let's make sure that happens. There's a spot in which the shoreline is unfortunately visible, and I want to get rid of that. I prefer to just see the water. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I can make a little connecting side there, and it turned into a nice little walkway down. Over here, I can have the fishery, though. I can do this, because this is going to give me a little bit of money, so I'm fine with putting one fishery down here. As a fishing hut, I'm well aware. I just like calling it the fishery. And along with that, I wish they had... If I could bring the Docklands DLC right in here right now, believe me, I would. Let me get another one of those piers. I didn't want to get rid of that walkway down, but this is really a cool area. It's a nice spot. I don't need to overload with a whole bunch of trading piers. I think, like, at maximum, I will put down, like, 3. Yeah, maximum I'll put down is 3. It's a good spot over here, too. Yep. So that is the proper port section, but now I'm looking at this, and I don't like it. So I'm going to get rid of that much, right? Ruins are being rebuilt up here. Okay, understood. I will assist, because I am the good administrator. Correct? Correct. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Missing some choice ingredients.
Ah. Why? I thought we were good with clay. Are we not? What the heck? Oh, it's probably... We're really not good with clay. Okay. That's a problem. That ship that's taking stuff over to Diana is taking a whole bunch of tiles. Ooh, okay. Well, if we're having this issue, we're going to get rid of these. We'll let that trade go, and then the clay that we're getting out from here, we're just going to bring it down to Zerexalon. How much do we even have in here with obsidian? I did bring my flagship over. We have 30. I want to get more, though. Still need to work on this island, too. Do we have any out from here? I'm pretty sure we have a bunch. Yeah, there's 53 out from Marsonia, and it's maxed out because we have these mineral quarries that are also, like, always maxed. What if we go and build a depot over here real quick, and that'll increase the island storage capacity, allowing us to get more. But here's what we're going to do. I'm going to grab all the obsidian that's here, so that's the 30. And then I'm going to go to Marsonia to grab... I constantly mix this island up. Jesus. I'm going to grab all of the obsidian also from Marsonia, and we're going to head over to her island over here and see what we can purchase. What is this?
What could you possibly require?
Did you not want... Why are you stuck? Oh, that's not good. Issue. Oh, okay. It's because the trade port was probably destroyed, correct? Where's the cheese at? Yeah, that's why. That's probably why. And I'll put another little bit of cheese in here, too. Establish that route. Yeah. Ooh, I'm glad I saw that. I was like, why are you just staying there, dude? That's not okay. That's not okay at all. So for those patrician ones, what did I need specifically? I have to find them. That's not it. Vision Economist? No, it's not this one. Visionary Architect? No. Farsight Administrator? Set up Trade Route? No. Tactical Diplomat? No, don't care. Ultimate Victor? Oh yeah, that's to capitulate everybody else. Keen Listener, of which I have not done any of these, and I probably should. Except for Tarragon's Quest somehow. I've done that one. Steadfast Governor? No. Insightful Sage. Oh, almost. We're close on this one. That's kind of good. Ninefold. Okay. Negative. Fulfill 90 contracts. I have to get to work on that. Loyal Roman. Major incidents. Ah, there it is. Feed your patricians nothing but oysters and caviar for a total of 117 minutes. And that's in progress, but it hasn't really done anything else. Let's do that, because the patricians are here, and they're consuming everything else. So, hey, you're not getting that, 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 you're definitely not getting that, and you're only getting that. How about that? Are you guys good with that? Gonna definitely be a punch to the gut with our finances for a time, but are we really starved for it? No, we're at 287k, and I'm alright with this. I am kind of keen on wanting to get the amphitheater worked on now. I'm gonna build the foundation. Shortage of Libertas workforce? Yeah, I figured. Okay, we are going to... Oh, no, you are not. You're just not. You're not doing that to me right now, are you? Okay, well, I guess you are. We don't have enough timber to bring it over to the other side. Okay, well, this needs to be worked on. I wish I could just, like, set it to pause, but we have everything we need in order to get this amphitheater and the district really built on. So we're going to work on that. I don't even care that we're minus 128 plebeians, or I guess liberty. I need a heck lot more of timber, though. I'm going to grab 150 from here, and I'll grab all of the... Oh, we're at 50? No, put that in here. I'll put the obsidian in its hold instead. Because we're going to have to probably build up in this direction now. And I would love for the roads to maintain their cohesion going down too. So I'm going to snag this piece. Bring it all the way down over to here, because this is going to be the spot of the next proper district. And I can't tilt it on its side, but I guess this is a good starting point, at the very least. Let that ship come in, bringing forth all of our stuff. And yeah, the shortage of Libertus workforce is not really that fantastic. I should probably just turn off the Bertons and Aspect as well. And let me take a little look-see at the accolade over here. Oh, geez, it's the wrong one. Loyal Roman. So it's in progress. I don't know. I think all of the other stuff needs to go down to 0. You correct? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Where is my flagship? There you are. We're almost here. So going down in this direction, I want it to be a little bit more densely populated, because this is where we're having the plebeians and the Liberty primarily. Yeah, we're going to fix this up, at least right now. Or I can grab, like a normal person would, this section that I totally did already build up. Hey, what the... What in the world just happened? Okay, I don't know what happened, but I spazzed. There we go, over in here. Or is that better? No, that makes it too much. We're gonna put it here. There we go. One more down. There we go. Excuse me? Okay. So we just don't want to build in the building game. Okay, understood. So we went all the way to there. This spot wants to be a problem child, so I'm gonna have to manually do it. But that's the next little stretch. There's 54 timber up in here. Put them there. Okay. Okay, Unrest is broken out in Ashleaf. That's fine. I'm okay with it. We will... I think I still want to have a little bit of room in between the main road and going to these houses, and that's fine. We're gonna have a spot like that, okay. Then it's gonna be a double road in between here to go into a little bit more of a central district for our amenities and what's the other thing called, like our foodstuffs. Get their roads situated before they all start screaming at me. You know, not opposed to this fully. Link that up there temporarily. Okay, that's good over on that side. Over on this side. Yep, grab this. I think I didn't need to put, like, the last one, but I'll fix it. Okay, these guys are just going to be connected like so. Oh, no. There we go, and there we go. Perfect. So that's now 94. But in the middle here, I'm going to probably take out this house, put it over here, because I definitely want a porch stand. We need to have more porch stands about. Going to increase our population size. We don't have a warehouse in the immediate vicinity, but that's okay. I'm going to put one right here for the time being, because I'm going to have to build the spinner and obviously the felter around here too. And a good location. We could just have them all. Do we want them all here? I mean, that's a really good spot for them. Yeah. Let's do that. You two are going to go there. You are going to go here. And this house is going to go over there. So we can have a smelter building right here. Perfect. So we have all of the necessaries for them there. But we have to work on building up the tavern. We have to work to build up the market building. The market building, I should probably swap these two out. You're going to go there. Swap to put you here. Okay. And tavern, why am I kind of digging having a tavern like on the street to an extent? Yeah, that's more of a centralized location, and I think that's just optimally better. Okay. Yes. I like this idea better. Yep, there we go. This spot is going to remain open, but now we're just working to get the Liberty under control. Simply because we have that amphitheater shell built up. Spot for the Vigilies right here. A Custodia is going to be absolutely imperative. We can't put them in the middle of the roads, which does kind of suck, but I think I'll put the Custodia right here. Not too bad. And then the God tier Medici, they're just going to have their radius increase once we expand upon the road network, so this is a good spot for them now. Minus 26, simply because these buildings have a maintenance cost, or rather a workforce cost. I forgot to do something in Albion, which is to go and get tiles from my man here. Here, you can have these sails, but I need
some new equipment.
I'm giving you the sails, because I know you can use it. Great. Love it, and love it some more. Where was that? Oh, the riot's happening up in here. Okay, well, boys will be boys. That's all I'm gonna say. As long as I have cheese coming down here, that's all I care about. And the... Let's see, which one should we have? Let's have Legio Eterna reposition to go somewhere like... I'm gonna have to move the warehouse again. Right over here, because I definitely want them to be a little bit more centralized. Yeah, that's it. No, I didn't mean to click. Put them like so. Yeah, there we go. I have to make the proper clicks. I don't know if we can bring the aqueduct line in through here. I'm pretty certain we can. How much more water do you have? 120? Yeah, you totally can. It is quite imperative to have a good amount of water everywhere at this point. And just because these are the lesser beings, it doesn't mean that they shouldn't have the basic necessities. Okay, let's go with this spot being a good one. And then the spider duct, or rather a section of this spider duct, is going to go from back here. But I don't know how it's going to work out with this double road that I have, so let me work to figure this out first. Yes. Or I could even attempt to give it a go. I don't think it's going to work. Okay, yeah. That's why that no work. We'll have a single road from here. I can, in fact, fix it like this. And I want to bring it down, like maybe to here. Or I should probably make it a little bit straight first and then go down. I'll tell you why. Because the aqueduct line has to come in straight through this corner, and it's just not going to work if I bend it that early on. So we're going to bring this road all the way to like the water's edge here. I'm going to have one go to the water's edge right here too. And this is a really nice, cool archway location. We can even have a fishery over here too. It's going to give us a little bit more money. Fishery, bakery, all the good things. And boom. So we have a good amount of water that's coming into this side now. It's not phenomenal. We're going to have to work to fix it over time. Still minus 33. Wow.
Fancy me in a tunic. I mean,
is it really the sardines being that bad? There's no way. I mean, it very well could be. I have to go and take a look-see. I'm kind of all over the place today because I wasn't anticipating the plague situation, but nevertheless it happened, and we learned from our mistakes. We listen and we do not judge, right? Right. Awesome. Yeah, let's put a fishing hut right here. And then I want to also put down a shack too. Yes, that's good. What else could we have over here? I'm not opposed to having another fishery. Yeah, I'm really not. It's gonna stack, but or not. It's not gonna stack. Excuse me. But I'm fine with it. At this point, I really just need to make sure that we don't lose out on a bunch of money, and go on from there. And warehouse for you, probably here. Yeah. Because I'm planning on having a bakery up in here, too. That's a good coverage zone. Bakery. And then I also want to ensure that we have a sandal maker. So this is going to be our little money maker district up in here. Or block, I should say. I constantly say block, district, district, block. Whatever. And then we have the spot for amphore, which, unfortunately, is not going to work because of the size of the fire station. Okay, as you can totally tell, I was gritting my teeth as I was saying that entire statement. But I'll put the fire station over down here. We'll put another one over on the other side in a moment. Amphore or... Oh, now this is a problem. Because olive oil would just help out overall, right? But amphore does help out with the... Well, we get some money out of it. How about we put the amphore here, and we'll fix up that road section in a moment. Yep, we'll put you here, and then we'll have a spot for the olive press be right in here. Great. I don't know if we have room to put down a weaponsmith, because that's rather important for Zerexalon. Having a bunch of forges everywhere is legit the whole stuff with this particular island, or rather fortress city for the Imperium. We could move... Is that enough space? No, it's not. We could move these guys, or perhaps even... Oh, that works! Look at that. Well, it's gonna not affect those guys, because there is one already around there. So, probably not a good location, now that I think about it. Over on this side, perhaps... Yeah, I think this is a little bit better. Put this house here and this house here. Why are we, what's this? That's kind of cool. There we go. Another weaponsmith is going to work quite well here now. Lot of good resources. Love that. So the clay, and we have plenty of resin, which I'm happy about, but the clay situation is not particularly great. Whoa! Are you kidding? Okay. Okay. That is the most I've ever seen. That's wild. That's actually wild. Now I understand why we were losing out on the Liberty to an extent. Okay, latrine over here, and then we're going to put down a watchtower right here. And a lovely spot for a well. Give it a well probably in the center here. Okay, despotism. That's good. Allows us to have another depot now. Can I build it? Look at that. That's perfect. That's a perfect spot for it. Boom. So island storage capacity is at what? Quite a bit more, correct? 350. Incredible. And because these guys aren't getting any of the other goods, they're only having the oysters with caviar, it should technically be working on this accolade, right? This is in progress, but I'm not entirely certain if it actually is that. I'm just gonna roll with it. It may or may not work. We'll see. There's room for like one of these. Wait, I put the porch stand over here, did I not?
skewer, mate.
That's in fact a really good spot, so I'm not going to move it at all. What I would like to do is put down some stuff for the plebeians, specifically being like the sanctuary building. But then to see like the sanctuary, if I put it over in the centerpiece here, it would be fantastic. But I think it's just better of an idea. Excuse me, I'm trying to... I don't know what's going on. My stomach's been acting up past couple of days. You didn't ask for that bit of information, but you got it anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna put it... one sanctuary over on this side for now. Then I do want a Grammaticus over... Okay, Grammaticus I might consider putting it on the main road. I don't know. Or perhaps even back here. Also not a bad spot. Yeah, let's put the Grammaticus right here. As a matter of interest. Yeah. Fix up that bit of the road. So now we're at +9. Okay, that's good. Let me take a look-see at everything we're lacking right now, because that's quite important. So the fish situation has been sorted. The port situation has been sorted. Tunics are just fine-ish, but the felters are going down because I don't think we have enough of the sheepies around. Yeah, there's only... Oh, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Did you guys get under control? Yeah, they finally did. We're gonna have to build some more spot for the sheepies, and I think this is a good spot up in here, correct? If only I had Epona up to 4,000 Island Devotion, then I could just put silos with these things, and then boom, done. 1, 2, and 3. That should solve that problem. That brings up to 15, so now we just need to build more spots for the felters themselves, and that is quite alright with me. Because that is that little bit. Do we have... I don't know if we have any around here. I know we built some over in this corner. One easy way to check, just to try to put it down. Oh, we don't have any over in these spots. Oh. We could put it over here. This would low-key work. If I pull that house back by 1, we can have a felter over in this spot. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Move you back by 1 and connect up the road here. Provided you're able to make... Yep, you'll get there. There's just not enough for you to go and get at the moment, which is a problem. And then the next one can probably go somewhere up here because it's just going to be a net positive. For the most part, for these guys, we are kind of overlapping with the other one over there, but it should work. So where is the warehouse for you? Trying to find... Ah, it's right over there. Good. So you will be able to go reach it. And I have 231 concrete, so listen. Go and pave all of these while you're at it. See how many of the roads I can, in fact, pave. Will we do that? What in the world? Oh, because there's a spot there and it was overlapping? What? I'm confused. Game confuses me. Game too difficult. Must uninstall. Just kidding. It's a very fun game. I've been thinking about this settlement quite a bit. That there, that there, that there. Good. What other spots do we want to pave? I don't think we have paved the entirety of the front, have we? Why are you telling me the obsidian pockets have been renewed? I already knew that. Oh, speaking of obsidian, I do need to go and... Oh, wait, what? What you want? Okay, pilgrims, prospects, and prophets have gathered here. The door is open. You can just shuffle in. Do the shuffle. Okay, what's happening? Listen to the lecture. Success chance based on attribute. Well, I mean, take a nap. In this situation, I'm telling you, Zara will take a nap, but I'm gonna listen to the lecture. Wait. Oh, did I just max? I didn't see. So what was that all about? We listened to the lecture. That just pretty much summarizes my entire college career. I'm just kidding. I paid attention in class. I was a good student. I was the one that everybody was like, oh yeah, if we need the notes or anything, because you know he's going to be there, we can just ask him. Sure, yeah, I'll go there. I'll be the studious one. Just be the leech to come and ask me for the notes later on, why don't you? And that's all the concrete we have for now, so that's totally fine. I want to see what other specialists we can get that's probably going to help me out with the
Water
toga
and
situation.
fire run close to the surface.
Okay, oysters, mineral deposits, pony population. Wait a minute. Can you have a pony population here, or is it up there? I'm guessing it's up there, but
Neptune's finest.
listen,
Ready.
Tell
I have-
me of your journey.
I'm gonna reroll. Olive fertility 50%. So flax cutter. Okay. Reroll again. So the epics are 100% guaranteed. All right. The 75. Okay. Granite deposit, small birds, grapes, saltwort resin. No, do it again. Who are you? Marble
The
deposit.
underworld
Oh,
has
nice.
many gates. Occasus is but one of those better known to us.
Lavender fertility on here 50%. Ooh, trying to piece it together in my mind. It wouldn't be a bad idea for Zerexalon to have this. I'm not gonna lie, but if I can find someone who's better than her with it, I'll get them. Who are you? Tin deposit. I'm wasting money doing this, but I'm just kind of curious. Saltwort, silver deposits. Okay, iron, Murex snails. So is there a way for me to... Oh, yeah. Guarantee rare and epics? Oh my god. I need to see the epics with this. Okay, go back. If I can find the lady for... Or how long is it going to take? In 5 minutes, I'll take a look-see at that. Or rather, that's going to be in the next video that I take a little look-see. And if I can get the person again for Lavender, then I'll do that for sure. I did mention that I was going to work on this spot today, but again, the game had a mind of its own, and I just couldn't do what I wanted to. And the clay is always being a persistent issue, even though I know... Oh, garum is also a problem. Okay. Well, there's a good amount of stuff that we're going to have to fix because we can't have the population size here dwindle. But we did get over that massive plague situation. I'm very, very happy about it. So, until next time, my friends, thank you so much. Please consider like, commenting, subscribing, hitting the bell button, sharing it with your friends, hyping the videos always helps. Tactically, don't even worry about that building that's being repaired. And I'll catch you in the next episode, my Rantians.